So we're about 15 minutes from pulling out of the driveway with the camper, and John's taking a shower. He was getting his beer ready. So I had gotten some glass bottles, and usually we have cans, but they didn't have those, so I grabbed these glass bottles, which he likes beer out of the glass bottles better. Anyway, he was pulling them out of the fridge to put them in the cooler, and the bottom fell out, and one bottle shattered and just splashed him with beer. He's already smelling like beer, and we haven't even gotten to the campsite yet. So that's probably a good omen. It means we're starting early, but no. It's just he smells like beer because he spilt beer on him trying to pack it. But he went up and took a shower. We're all packed. And what I realized is, and this has been like almost 40 years of camping together, what I figured out was, oh man, I have this little ring light I clip onto my phone sometimes if I'm using my phone, and it was the wrong way. So, but I have really great light here. Anyway, so he says he's really excited about camping, and I noticed I think when we say camping, we have two different ideas about what that is. For him, it's sitting there talking on the radio. He loves to set up his antennas and his radios, and he just talks from the mountains to people all over the world, and he spends a great deal of his time setting all of this up. And me, I want to hike, I want to read. I mean, when we say camping, some people think, oh, around a campfire, sleeping in a tent. No, we're in a camper. It's basically glamping. We have a queen size bed, a refrigerator, air conditioner, which we usually don't use because we're not hooked up and we don't want to run the generator. But it's really relaxing, and it's cooler in the mountains, so we generally don't even need the air conditioner. That's why we go to the mountains. If we went south, we would definitely get a campsite that has electricity, because I don't think I could sleep. So, but I just noticed we have two different ideas about, like, camping means something slightly different to each of us, and he loves to fish. I don't fish, but camping means fishing to him, and camping means staying at the campsite, sitting out and reading if he's fishing, or hiking. I love to hike, and I also love to go into little nearby towns and shop down Main Street, which is why I bought Roscoe a stroller. And this time he's like, well, we're not going to need the stroller, but I'm like, well, but we're 15 minutes from this cute little town. What do you mean we don't need his stroller? It might be hot. But anyway, I don't think we're taking the stroller. I think we're just going to take his backpack. I said, well, maybe you're wearing the backpack this time. So anyway, which I think he should wear the backpack for a change. Yeah. But yep, we're getting ready to leave and just had a couple of party fouls there. Thought I'd share, and we'll touch base with you in a bit. I think we're ready to rock and roll. It's a lot of work to get ready for camping. It is so much work, but it'll be worth it once we get up there. The hard part's over, I think. So we're driving through a little town called Canyon City here in Colorado, and you can see the mountains over there. And yep, Roscoe's having a little snack. He likes to eat out of his it's a little cup that's a water dish, and it has a little place for food in the bottom, but he only likes it when I dump it in my hand. He loves eating his kibbles out of my hand, or any food. He'd rather do that than eat out of his dish. He is not spoiled at all. So the Arkansas River is just over there, and we'll be alongside it here shortly, but a lot of rafters here in this time of year come here to raft the Arkansas. It's quite a fun experience. I've never done it. I've ziplined, but I've never rafted. And one day maybe, I don't know, but I better get going on that if I'm going to do it. So there's some buses there getting ready. They've probably already dropped off the rafters, and or they're getting ready they're there to pick them up. They might be there this is probably to pick them up. Yeah, there we go. They're down there with the tents. This is probably the pickup zone, and they're dropping them off further up the river. So we'll see if we can see any of those rafters up here soon. But we're between Canyon City and heading towards Salida if you're looking at a map. And this is the that little canyon that goes through there, and it's quite windy. There's some more rafters right there. Not in the water, but the buses. You can see the buses are there ready to pick up and drop off. They're very organized. He's going to make a radio contact. Let's hear him.
I can get my signal out of the canyon here.
Yeah, we're going through the canyon here between Canyon City and Salida. So he's just waiting for the person on the radio to call again so he can answer. And there's the Arkansas. We'll check back in with John in just a minute, but there's the Arkansas right there. There's a good view of it. Here we go. Still haven't seen any rafters yet. It's about 11 o'clock though, so I would think they'd be showing up soon. All right, I just saw a bunch of rafters and I missed it, so yeah. Oh, here's some coming up. Here's some rafters. Here we go. You can kind of see them. I don't have the greatest view, and I'm filming on my phone, not my camera, so we'll get some more though. We'll see more coming up here.
Number 0 Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mobile.
Okay, there's some rafters. We can hear John in the background. Oh, even Roscoe's curious. What you got going on out there? So John tried to make a call on the radio, but they didn't hear him. Yeah, we're in a canyon here, so we might not be able to get out well on the radio. But he'll keep trying.
Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mobile in Colorado, over. Okay, Roger, Roger. Yeah, you about a 5 and 3 here in Colorado, but on the peaks there. But thanks for the activation at 73.
He was able to make a contact.
Thank you. Park to park. Let's give her a try. Go ahead.
Lots of rafters, and they'll be floating down and getting on those buses we saw earlier. There's some really pretty places to camp along the river here. And lots of nice little places. It's a very popular place for people just to pull in and do some fishing, and there's some day camping and some day picnicking areas and some camping areas. Nice rest area there, and it's all really well maintained. We've got some kayakers, lots of kayakers here too. John and I do like to kayak, but we haven't kayaked down the Arkansas. There's some rafters and kayakers there. And here's the view as we come out of the canyon and it starts to open up again. It's just gorgeous. Roscoe's in his bed. I just put his little bed here on my lap and he just stretches out. He loves this. And speaking of Love's, we're actually heading to Love's Country Store there in Buena Vista, so we can pull in and fill up the gas tanks for the camper and stop and get a have a little break, and then after that we're about 15 minutes. So we're about 30 minutes right now from our camp spot. So we've been on the road a couple of hours, I guess, an hour and a half. No, 2.5. No, we've been on the road for 2.5 hours.
Have we? Yeah, we
Yeah.
left at 10. Oh, yeah, it is 12.
Yeah, we've been on the road about 2.5 hours, and we have about another half hour to go. So anyway, we're heading that way. There's still a little bit of snow up there on the mountain. Not much though. This is middle of July. All right, we're pulling into Love's here to fill up the gas tank, and you know when you're pulling a trailer, you gotta take some finesse here. So we always plan ahead, and I go in my my VR MetaQuest VR set, and I can really get a close look at some of these places, and that's what I've been doing. Although John pretty much has it under control anyway. He's been doing this a while, but I always go in and say, hey. I actually walked this road in my VR set the other day. I walked down, saw that there was a Tractor Supply, and walked down Main Street in this nice little town called Buena Vista. And I'm hoping I get a chance to go walk down Main Street at some point. We'll see if I can get John away from the radio.
Yeah.
That's our friend's rig in front of us, so we both have to try to get into these to the gas pumps. It's going to be a little while. They're pretty busy here. This place is the place to be with RVs and stuff. Lots of RVs through here, and a tree over here. So Roscoe's taking care of business. Yeah, John said, "Oh, let him wait in the car while we fill up the car tank," but I said, yeah, that's not happening. He had to go so bad. All right, we're gonna head back over and find John, and then I'm gonna go in and get some ice cream for our freezer because I forgot to bring ice cream camping. That is a hopping place. That line was long. But I got a fountain drink, and I got some coffee, Haagen-Dazs ice cream to put in my freezer because I was going to bring ice cream. I always bring ice cream camping because we have a freezer. All right, sorry, I'm trying to keep my arm down. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. I hold the camera up and he can't see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Help to see where cars are coming.
Sorry, John. Anyway, we're about 15 minutes now from our campsite, so we'll check in with you guys. I think we'll get there, get all set up, and check in with you in a bit. The bathrooms are really nice there, by the way. Love's does a good job, and they get people in and out, but they are always so busy. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, John got a little bit higher grade gas since we're traveling and we're pulling the trailer. Was $2.69 a gallon?
I think so.
Or
360.
Oh, $3.69, yeah. It's like $2.69, $3.69 a gallon for gas. And it is quite a bit cooler here, and it's starting to rain. I hope I brought warm enough clothes, because I brought all summery clothes. There's the turning into a campground here. It's right past the reservoir here. There's a lot of campers down there already.
Yeah.
Roscoe, are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah. Quite a bit of wind, though. You can see the wind blowing.
Yeah.
But I think it does because of this little canyon here. Wind comes in through that canyon. It's called Clear Creek Reservoir State Wildlife Area.
Guys, I think we're gonna go right now where that truck is, except I'm not sure if he's taking that or not, but
Okay, we'll follow your lead.
So we found a place. We have 5 campers that we're gonna have all together, and there's our rig, and here's the campsite in the middle, and we're just gonna kind of position ourselves around here. Alright, so we're up here, we're all set up, and I'm going to make some mac and cheese. Got some grilling beans going here on the stove. I got some chicken heating in the oven, and we're going to set up dinner under our gazebo, screened tent. And yeah, so John's hanging the hummingbird feeder up. We've been hearing them around, and we see other people with their feeders up, so we're going to give that a shot. Where we camped at Big Meadow, they wouldn't touch it, so we'll see if they don't enjoy it here. Grilling beans going here, getting ready to boil some water. I'm just doing this Velveeta mac and cheese, and we just got some chicken reheating in the oven. We have a little chipmunk right outside the door there. Let's see, where'd he go? Right, oh, there he is. Right outside my little kitchen window here. He must have found something there that he's eating there in the bush. You can kind of see him poking up there. Oh, he's eating those little flowers or something, it looks like. There he is.